What is up, you guys? It's Braj with Mass Faces, and I'm here today with Doom Division, and we got Mobilesuit, Jackass, Spookikage, and we got
the machine on the FaceTime.
This is true.
Yeah, this is the first time, I think.
The machine that took my family, to be exact.
TMTTMF.
Now, is this every member of Doom Division?
Currently, yes.
Currently, what does that mean?
We may be looking to add chapters to the Doom Division franchise, but that's on
to the Doom Division family. We are ever growing. You feel me? There's a lot of room, and we're doing great things. We need a lot of great people involved.
Now, and as it stands, we are FaceTiming with the machine, but where's he located right now?
Denver.
Okay.
Well, in Colorado, in a
In
very...
a secret, non-disclosed location.
Right,
Wi-Fi castle.
What?
Heaven
That's called
Palace,
doxing?
7th
Doxing
Doctrine type shit.
I proudly represent the Colorado chapter for Doom Division. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And that's not the only places that you guys kind of hold your ground.
Oh,
Because, I mean, we're based in New York, and you guys, we've all met through shows in New York, basically.
yeah.
So, how's that like? You guys are hitting the road? Like, are you like on tour a lot? Do you just go to New York? Like, what's the deal?
It's not like a typical tour where you'll hit like state day by day. We'll just kind of go out for like a weekend to like one spot or a couple spots. So that's kind of what we've been doing.
Yeah.
I'm with New York in particular. Like, I was really surprised at like the amount of support and love that's just flowing in New York. But like when we went out there, we received like amazingly.
Yeah.
You know, like they really accepted us. So like it's not just like when we're going to states like, oh hey, we popped out here. We have like a presence in New York, and so like that's why we're kind of like focusing on New York and like specific. So like really, we're loving them and like. So. Machine, what are you wearing? Show me what you're wearing.
Yeah, tell us about your favorite.
What are you wearing?
Could you?
He got the biggie coochie on.
Yeah, with the Alexander McQueen PJs, and we got this new shit there.
What is that? I told you.
There's layers to him. My man is an onion. He's like Shrek, you feel me? Like there's like it's so much.
Ooh, look at that.
And you got the pump on you.
That ain't no little pump, huh?
That's a big pump.
That's
He's got
a
the
big
12
pump.
gauge, man.
That's that big pump.
Oh, this shit lagging as a bitch.
Are you alive? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we good.
Yo, this shit lagging as a bitch, bro.
Well, you look great. So far, it's
Okay, machine.
I mean, if I'm looking great, that's fine.
Yeah, like you go on our end.
Yeah, you look phenomenal.
Alright, bet.
Yeah, I didn't know you were cute like that. I always thought you was like kind of like a Batman kind of guy, but like, all right, you like a Robin, like a little Robin right now.
I'm Robin. What do you mean I'm Robin, bro?
Bro, I recently discovered something, bro. It's like
We ain't robbing out here, bro. We're law-respecting citizens, bro.
I mean Dick Grayson as in I mean like this like Batman Squire Dick Grayson Robin, because Robin is more handsome.
Look,
You know what
I
I mean?
got Batman in the corner.
Oh
He does.
Doom Knight, bro.
Yeah, blocking
Mobilesuit
my
is
raw. Right?
handsome.
So, machine, word has come around that you're actually
Handsome
the.
and Mobilesuit knows a lot about fashion.
You're so fucking friendly.
So word's come around that you're actually most likely the smoothest one in Doom Division. Is this true?
Tell them the truth. Tell them the
Tell them
truth.
the truth. Don't be humble, you son of...
Tell them the
Me?
truth.
Wait, what'd you say? Glitched out. Are you saying I'm beautiful? It glitched out again.
Yes.
I heard that you were the smoothest person in all of Doom Division.
Smooth?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, look at his face.
Bro, the machinery is well oiled.
Yeah, he does very well.
That's important.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know
There's
what?
levels to it.
You know, the thing about the
It's good,
machine is
Charlie.
he be having them organic female relationships. Like, they really like it. I mean, they don't like it. They don't. It's not like, oh, you're a celebrity. It's like, I like the shit you do. You're like making me and you. I'm deep now. I'm like, you say deep. Like, Machine be having hoes thinking they deep. I'm like, all right, bro.
And all right, since I guess we're on
I will
this.
say this, bro. I will say this. Is it glitching out or can y'all hear me?
You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, bet. I will say this. There's one girl I like very much, and recently when the guys were out to do a show in Colorado, it was a really lit show, guys. We did great.
Yeah.
At the house party afterwards, I had to like pretty much
No!
say, and I respect it.
Wait, go back. You had to pretty much what?
Like, Doom is wholesome, bro.
Wait. Say you had to do what?
Ask them boys. I had to run out the house. I almost had to cuss a bitch out. I had to run out the house.
Basically, like what he's saying is like,
but I do not care.
yeah, basically like whenever we go out after these shows, like the chicks like swarm him, but like he's a wholesome fucking
What the fuck are we
guy.
talking about this? We should be talking about anything else.
All right. I think you're right. So, being that we're on the topic of, I guess, love and women and whatnot, another rumor's been going around that Jack Acid just might be a porn star.
I was like, I've done some porn.
You feel me? Like I've done some porn.
Are you a porn star though? Like, would you label yourself a porn star?
No, I would label myself just a star in all like aspects.
Oh, okay.
I try to treat everything in that direction, but I
Mhm.
mean, yeah, that's a field that I have been working in recently.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Daisy Cooper, Miami Blue,
Nice.
and yeah, I mean, it's a very I've just dipped my toes in it, so I can't say I'm a
Sounds like y'all sponsors, give us some money. We don't
Yeah,
just
you-
want
you
no
dipped
alcohol.
more than your
Like, we want
toes,
some
bro.
money.
Yeah, I dipped my
So we
cock.
can buy water. We all sick just to drink in this.
Just a tip.
Yeah, I will have all the young niggas drinking this.
He's sponsoring Saza drink.
What the fuck is going on?
Listen, you want to talk about sponsorships? You hit my fucking mind.
Bro, all endorsements come. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure out what dispensary's about to sponsor in. Because we promote get your card. You know what I mean? Get fucked up, just get your
We have to
card.
gas it every show.
Every show.
Big smoke.
I got my card. I'll send you to the doctor where you can get your card. So if there's a doctor watching this, tap it.
So what's like, I guess, a dream kind of sponsorship?
That's a big
okay,
question.
so
Yeah.
Aloft Hotels.
Oh
Okay.
shit. Okay.
All
Shout
right,
out
I see y'all.
Airbnb.
Facts. Shout out Airbnb. I see y'all on every
We in the
fucking
Airbnb.
We in the B&B right now.
Right.
You know me? All right. What else? What are we talking? You want ASIC?
A6?
No,
Oh wait.
no,
look,
no.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Two things.
Go ahead.
Kirkland signature
Oh.
and
be dirty.
and Lakai's.
Okay.
Yo,
Manchester Selects. We need 50,000 pairs of these. Okay.
that is jackass.
Look.
Yeah, I mean that's personally for me.
Yeah.
Kirkland signature would benefit the whole fucking team
No.
because you have
Whoa,
everything
whoa, whoa.
in
That's
Sponsorship?
That's Costa we're talking. Okay.
So I guess like Adidas or Nike. Like that's the big question. Like,
I've never I can't like speak on that. You know, like,
You just shouldn't have to contact us. It's a democratic situation. You feel me?
Adidas, bro.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Speak your mind.
Go ahead.
Speak your
Go
mind.
off.
Why is it Adidas, Machine? Why is it
Don't make
Adidas?
me pull the Jeremy Scotts out. We run in Adidas, bro.
Okay, so every custom
fucking
pair
with them.
of slides on Instagram, every fake Gucci, every fake Fendi is made with the
Bro,
Adidas
God bless
Boost bottom
Jeremy Scott.
because it is the best.
God bless
Okay.
Jeremy Scott. God bless Jeremy. I'm sorry, Machine. That was even a disrespectful question.
That's what I'm saying.
If we want to be real creatives, we'll get that Adidas sponsorship.
I hear that. So I'm thinking that since we're out here in Arizona, what can you say about the scene here?
That is a complex question. There's a lot to say about the scene out here. Slit, bro.
Hot,
Slit.
thirsty, and place, bro.
Hot, thirsty, and pissed.
pissed.
There is a lot going on
yes.
out here in Arizona.
Jack,
You feel me?
did you get this, bro?
Yeah, hand it to Spooks.
All
It's
right,
gonna be
all right,
gone, bro.
yeah,
It's gonna be
all
gone.
right.
This is a
That's gonna be
sensitive.
gone.
This
What's
is a
wrong?
very
That's
sensitive.
in here.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll lay the baseline, and these gentlemen can chime in when they feel necessary. But long story short, there are some things going on in the scene out here. Arizona had a hip hop scene. Everybody was involved in old school hip hop. I want to be the intellectual rapper giving you the new message type. You feel me? Doom Division was comprised of individuals who, for the most part, didn't fit into that scene. We fuck with underground shit. We were SoundCloud people, mumble rappers, what the fuck ever, trying to do like weird white boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but no, that's how the scene looked at us.
It's
You know
like,
what I'm
let's
saying?
Just
Yeah,
I would say like more so like leaning towards like an alternative side.
Yeah, see, exactly. Like, we were trying to push the boundaries and do new things, you feel me? And you can't really do that by yourself. So motherfuckers raised the flag and we started doing this shit the way that we like to do shit. We like to mosh, we like to break shit. We like to be in the sewers and the fucking warehouses like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And like, it just kind of went from there. You feel me? Like, as it stands right now, everyone wants to be in the warehouses. Everyone wants to be in the sewers. Everyone wants to open up this motherfucking pit.
Well, I think that's what we do good with like New York and stuff is we connect with them because they do shit like we like to do shit.
Doom Division does
Yeah.
not tell you to open up the pit. The pit opens up for Doom Division.
Facts.
Hold
It's a
on, I need
difference.
to make sure that I'm like at base with Machine because I know he's on the
Oh,
phone and we're doing like a thing right now, but Machine is a fucking core member of Doom. I don't want it to seem like he just on the phone. Like,
Oh no, not at all.
That's
Everybody
my
who's
fucking
involved
thing,
in
bro.
this, Doom could not have been Doom without the people present. 5,000%.
Facts.
Now, what about previous members of Doom? Has there been any previous members?
There have been quite
A
a few
few,
previous
actually.
members because the way that we are, we're open-hearted people and we believe in people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have potential and if you've shown us that you have the work ethic and all that other shit, if you're actually like making moves and trying to fucking like light a fire, like Doom will light that fire with you. You feel me? It's just a matter of keeping up the energy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because not everybody is built for certain situations, and like everybody has lives going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not everybody is willing to make this type of sacrifices that
Yes.
everyone who is present here has made. You know what I'm saying? Because like everyone here, like we've come out of pocket, we've bled, we've done everything that we can. You know what I'm saying? And we will continue to do more.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely shows. Like I was telling you guys earlier, like there's really nobody out in Arizona that I know who's going as hard as you guys in our scene, as far as like, you know, actually flying out and like really just trying to do their part with like who's from like really the underground.
You know what? The problem is, it's like, and I was just talking to Spooky about this the other day. It's like people are always gun ho to say, "What is this gonna do? Like, what is this in the moment gonna do right now for me?" I feel like, especially with Doom, it's like we were doing house shows and shit, and it's like if that was where you were starting, if that was where you were looking at, like where you're gonna be tomorrow, like I don't think that forecasted us going to New York to do like this is like I don't know, third or fourth trip now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like there has to be love for like what you think that you're gonna do and like not what you want, and like that's what we're willing to do to get out to New York. It's not like on gang, on phone them. No one's paying me a band to come out to New York.
Right.
I'm strictly coming out there because I love you guys, and like that's like,
It's the
that's
grunt
what we
work,
do.
and I think like that's a key thing. Is like you got to be like humble enough to do like the grunt work for a minute. It doesn't matter what your background is. I might have been in a popular project prior to this, but that's not the case. Like you gotta.
Were you in a popular project prior to this?
Yes.
I wouldn't say popular. That's just like it doesn't, even if I was,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
this is a whole new fucking thing.
Yeah.
You gotta,
start anew.
put in the
Mhm.
fucking elbow grease.
Yeah, definitely.
Sweat, fucking cry about it, fucking
Elbow
get
grease.
lost at an Airbnb, like you tell me, like you have,
Yeah.
like you gotta deal with the bullshit. And I don't think most like are willing to maybe do that
Mm-hmm.
because it's difficult.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, I'd definitely say like it's not too common that you'll see like a group like you guys who are just so eager and willing to just go to that next show, whatever, do whatever it takes.
Because it's DIY or die.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Mhm.
And Doom is love. You feel me?
Yeah, and you can ask both these boys. Every time after we play a show, we're always like, yo, I wish we were playing a game tonight. Where's the spot at? That's what we like to do. That's why we do it. That's why we're good at it.
Remember when we pulled up to that karaoke and did Hotel California after a show one night?
And Big Mike was hate moshing.
Yeah. It was at this hick bar.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sounds like such a weird night.
Really
It was
Bro, it
weird.
doesn't matter. Doom will pull up wherever and turn the bitch up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That was tight.
So when did Doom Division start? And who started it?
Spooky.
So
Jack, when did Doom
It
start?
was like in October.
it was close to a year ago. No, it was in the summer because we were
Oh, yeah,
we were
that
making
was
plays
rough.
around August. But Doom was basically founded like on my fucking couch. We were sitting there like everyone was on the same energy as far as like there needs to be a collective, there needs to be a flag raised so that people can come and be involved in this part of the underground. We had people in mind. We had already known the Machine. We had known Mobile Suit.
What the heck? Hello?
We had known, oh, who is this tapped in?
Stop
we had
doing
known
insufficient
other
storage.
original members that we had reached out to before and shit,
It's like
and
we
like
got the-
we just made that shit happen. Like, yeah, because at the end of the day, it's always been like some big community shit, and we realized that like there's people out here working hard. There's people who had passion, like we did, and work ethic and shit.
But they were low key.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
they needed more of a presence and shit, and so we came together for that.
Yeah, you definitely. I feel like you see a lot of that in New York too. Like just a lot of like unfound talent.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure.
We wanted like this like serious, earnest, like eerie vibe to the group, like almost like a division of government. Like, you know, and the fashion kind of tied into that too, and so I think like
We're all very like, what's the word? Disciplined
we're
and
like
rituals.
just like anal about stuff too. Like we really care a lot, so it kind of like made sense for the name. Like,
Yeah, we're super anal about stuff.
Yeah, facts. So the division is an army, and we got rules. You feel me? We don't play that loose shit. When we pull up, you know exactly what the fuck is going on.
Niggas know what the fuck is going on! 1-800-BIG-2 and there's no!
You see, you hear the amount of love in my man's voice right now.
That's
like
all
niggas
love.
is really standing.
That's
all.
that's
passion.
all love.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's just how much I love everybody. That's all that is.
Exactly.
That's all
Like
it is.
big frequency shit.
Big frequencies.
Yeah, you guys definitely bring the energy, especially to New York. Like, I mean, we got the rage scene out there, but you guys keep it going strong.
Well, we're really grateful for that because it actually challenges us on our energy. Because when we go out there, people have crazy energy, like they don't have that here,
Oh,
and so we're used to low energy here. But
Mhm.
when we go to New York, we go, all right, guys, we need to step it up tonight because you guys are really fucking serious out there. Like the Rangers out there are fucking good,
Yeah.
and it's on our level.
Mhm.
And we love that
A
shit.
challenge. We
Yeah.
love the fucking challenge. New York has been the first to challenge us.
Yes.
Nobody has
Facts.
Everybody gets scared. You feel me?
Yeah.
New York will hit you back in the fucking
Oh
mouth,
yeah,
and we
oh
love
yeah. That's the thing. Is
every
like
second of it.
I'm fucking confident as a motherfucker out here because I know I can sock and slap and do my thing, and people will just scurry off and talk about it, which is good for us. But then when you go to New York, you gotta stay on your fucking toes because creature will come up and knock you out. And I've seen it.
Bro, all of a sudden, like the first time I went out to New York, like everyone was just mad chilling. Next thing I know, niggas crowd surfing. I look up, I'm holding creature.
It was
I'm like, why am I holding you right now? There's no other people to hold you.
On God's Yoda crowd
Yeah.
surf, there was 3 niggas in the room.
That was
I was
the
like,
thing.
where did you even, how, bro? Like,
This is crazy.
they know secrets out there.
Yeah, it's a whole gang.
And
of
then
niggas.
like shout out the Machine, like he pulled up in like the full Leatherman suit, like he pulled up
Yo.
full leather. Do you remember?
I fully
I wasn't
remember
there,
that
but
shit.
like
yeah.
the thick BDSM Batman.
Machine, do you still have the BDSM Batman mask? Do you have that?
Hell yeah.
Bro.
Hell yeah.
Yo.
Hell yeah. yeah.
Yeah. I never
Hold on,
feel
you
like,
know,
oh,
like,
somebody else had that.
I played
Let me
with
get
Nick
that.
Prosper and
I feel like that
Casuarina,
about you.
and it was
Casuarina?
there.
That's hot.
Oh yeah.
So where else have you guys been
I got this
other
sick
than
ass
New York?
picture.
Oh man. Vegas,
Portland, Vegas, New
Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle.
Shit.
I mean, I've been to fucking
Colorado.
New Mexico, but like that, I played on the reservation, and that shit was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
We've been working on Florida for so long. We've been sitting on these connections for Florida and like on more east coast states because I mean, yeah, we're just like cowboys out here, so we played like most places.
We've
in the
done
West.
so many. Like it's, we really be forgetting about how many places we've played. Like the Machine, almost like on God more so than anybody else. Bro, tell them about the shit that you've done. Like tell them about where you played and shit.
Where have you been, Machine? Tell them. Tell them where you have been.
Like, just in general, it's crazy to think about because, like, I'm so grateful for music and what it's done for my life. Like, first of all, I just wanted to say, like, without music, I would not be FaceTiming some of my best fucking friends right now. And other than that, to be able to see the world, like, I've been around to a lot of places. Like, I am planning right now to do my first Russian tour eventually. But, like, as far as I'm to be Doom. So, like, I'm focused on Doom events. I'm about to throw a Doom event out here in Colorado that's a fundraiser for a bigger Doom event. It's Doom in this beach.
It's the
That's all I
Denver
have to say for the time
chapter. So he runs the Denver side of things, and eventually we would like to have chapters in all hot spots like New York and Seattle and Portland and California and Arizona.
Yeah.
And maybe Texas.
Jersey.
Oh, we've done.
Where the
bro.
Jersey Doom niggas at, bro?
Facts. We've done like shit all along.
But he's been around the world.
Definitely
To answer that question, yeah, he's been around the
Yeah.
world type shit. So he gets around.
He's done a tour in Europe, like
Oh wow.
between like Jack and I, we've done California, Texas, Seattle, Oregon, Colorado, fucking where else? Yeah, New York, New Mexico, like a
Just
lot.
like a lot, mostly like the cowboy states, but like we're trying to hit Florida and like maybe like North Carolina, because like shout out like Grimm, you know, out there.
Yeah.
So like we're kind of trying to plan some stuff with them out in that direction.
That's dope.
Yeah, the only time I've ever been to
We
the
need
East
Doom
Coast.
in Japan.
Yeah.
Listen,
bro.
oh, shut up. Yes. You don't even know about this yet.
Knock on wood.
Spooky.
We be making big moves.
All right.
Shout out to the internet. The exchange of information is life. You feel me? We have plays. Mobilesuit and I, we have a clothing line. Okay. Shout out to the Goofy movie. Pull up on the Goofy store.
Yes.
You bitch.
Pull up on
Okay.
the movie.
We be talking to people, certain people that I love, very excellent people. They have explained to me that there is a very large need for our presence in Japan. So we are in contact and we are working and doing things that will hopefully
We've been in
land us
contact with
there.
Japan for a long time.
For
It's
a
just-
long time, it's just manifesting right now. We have the plans, we got shit locked in, we're making moves. Hopefully by November of 2019.
Whoa! Whoa!
Also,
Alright.
it'd be cool to do something with Easy Money in Japan because they're really linked up out there, and their
Bro, shout out
crowd
Easy
is
Money.
crazy. Honestly,
Yes.
Japan hardcore kids are harder than like the kids in America.
Shout out
Oh, yeah.
Easy Money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to, when I studied abroad out in Australia, I had a Singaporean friend who went to all the hardcore shows in that
Yeah,
region.
that's another thing. It's
Yeah.
Like Singapore, like they really go ape shit over that.
You know why that
Like
is?
you said,
It's because they don't get
we-
good shows out there
Drink
most
is
of the time.
Yeah, I'm drinking.
It's very like suppressed.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything, but it's like niggas just say we was gonna drink it. Bro.
Hey, shout out New York one more time though for the crowd.
Bro, shout out New
Crazy as
York.
fuck.
Fucking
Yeah, that's just
Bro, niggas like when I was younger, people were always on my head like, you a fan. It's like, bro, I'm so in love with New York. I like watched everything that has to do with New York. I'm like a shameless motherfucking like culture vulture when it comes to
Listen, Doom Division is full of twins. Everybody in fucking Doom Division is twins. Shout out The Machine, his excellent, iconic album Twins. You feel me? Mobilesuit is my twins. We were built for New York.
Yeah, and also let me plug his merch.
Bro, look at that. Look at this fucking twins shirt right here. You see this? Bro,
He
fucking
drew
twins.
this actually.
Look at that, bro.
Jack, where can
Yeah, hey, baby, you already know.
where can they get this merch on the
In-house.
machines?
In-house, you feel me?
Where I mean, like, is the link on his page?
He
or,
hand drew this. Yeah. If you just want to contact TMTTMF, DM him.
Yeah, it's not really no fan shit. New York was the first city that was actually built for us that can handle the energy and shit. Up at 3 a.m. making business plays in the corner store with the chopped cheese. You feel me? Get in the back.
Yo!
We need to do.
Yo!
You feel me? Shout out my man, Best Eye James.
Yeah.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know where the fuck we at.
Alright, the first time that we went out to New York, me and Machine were out on the fucking. We were. Where is that? Where like they shoot Good Morning America? Where is that?
Oh yeah, you pulled up.
Yeah, we were in Times Square, right? I was doing hella perks, right? And the fucking the Uber driver, like, she was talking about, oh, my boyfriend texted me. I'm like, shorty, you ugly, and I'm a bad bitch in New York with my gang. I don't care about you at all. So like we hop out, right? Machine shot a video actually, needs to be released, but that was a beautiful time. Off the perks, trying to tell a bitch how she ugly. I'm not trying to say women.
Both these things about Good Morning America too.
Oh, we were on Good Morning America, trying to tell us how like she was trying to tell us like, oh yeah, I'm texting my boyfriend. It's like, shorty, I respect you as a human. I don't give a fuck about you. I'm not here with my gang, with my brothers, having a good time.
Yeah, it was a really fun time.
Perks.
We had a fucking blast with all the food and just, you know, I had never been to that side of the America before, so like yeah, just the food trucks and like these guys hooked up with like really good drugs out there, and it was like a really great fucking time.
The coke in New York is 81. I don't do no drugs in AZ because they all got fentanyl in them. Don't do no drugs.
That dude pulled up on a Honda Ruckus moped.
He pulled up on a moped. That shit was crazy.
Don't. Hey. No, look.
Yo, I never forget his outfit. Jack was wearing all of it. Jack was wearing, we don't know where we got it from.
Alright, you feel me?
Yo, Jack, you remember what you were wearing? Because I never forget.
It was cut up Levi's and a white t-shirt and a fucking tactical vest.
Yes.
It was pretty simple. I was trying to keep it. I was trying to like come like Lane Staley from Alice in Chains.
The day before that, because Mobilesuit never forgets an outfit, he wore Manchester Selects, red plaid pants, white t-shirt, and a leather jacket with the beanie.
Oh, with the ski mask.
With the ski mask.
What did you pull up in Vegas as? Let's talk about that.
No, because New York was like the nighttime version of Vegas. Bro, the fit was crazy with the boxing gloves. Come on.
Okay, Vegas, he pulls up. He's never been to Vegas. He pulls up, no luggage, all white tuxedo or some shit, with a fucking cane and a fucking half ounce of shrooms.
Full ounce of shrooms. Fucking
in his
bro. You know how much
pants.
shrooms we ate that night, my guy?
Yeah.
Holy
no luggage, nothing, just an all white suit. And then in New York, he pulled up with the leather.
Exactly. Leather was the second time. First time was the classic suit. Your grandma stopped my man's on the street and told him how nice his cuffs were.
It was a black grandma. It was a black
bro. It was black in Flatbush. Okay, you know what the fuck was going on?
She was like,
yeah, honey, the latex are nice.
I'm a black man. How she gonna tell me a black man? It happened though.
Give me that fucking room. Give me that fucking room.
All right, go ahead. It happened though. Fuck.
Yo, one of my highlights of that trip was I was outside that first function we were at. I was faded off Henny, and this pimp was passing me, and he looked at me and he gave me like this sideways look down, like nodded. I got the pimp nod of approval.
Yeah, we were on shrooms. Dude, he ate like 10, 9 or 10.
No, that was in New York. That was in
New York.
Oh,
yeah,
in New York,
yeah,
he got the pimp.
Man, why did I miss the Fear and Loathing Las Vegas trip?
It was very stressful.
No,
Mobilesuit
do be getting to it back. Let me tell you, I hate niggas who rap about never having a job. You are the scummiest. Right? Shots fired. Stop rapping about how you dropped out and how you never had a job. Niggas be working for their dreams and shit. You weird ass nigga. Continue.
I agree with the last sentence you just said. People are working for their dream.
People are working for their
every
dreams,
single
okay?
Yeah.
Okay, shit. Weird ass niggas, man.
I mean,
I dropped out.
doesn't the Machine have a song about having 2 jobs?
Machine is the CEO of a fucking company.
Actual machine.
He's an actual
on a different
CEO.
level with it. Alright.
Fuck, niggas don't know about Machine. He's an actual CEO.
He gets his.
I'm not being funny.
Oh,
He's
yes.
like on paper an actual CEO of an actual company.
Everyone, I think that's really most important to us, or is like the hard
Hold
work.
up.
Talk your shit, bro.
It's the hard work before the clout. It's
Mhm.
when you can really put in the elbow grease and the work.
Shout out Civil
Maybe
Security
go to that.
Company.
Yeah,
The
civil
only
security.
9 to 5 that made me consider going straight.
Yeah, that's his company and shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
runs a security
And
company
it's
for
yours,
that
bro.
for that medical.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, shout out CVL.
I'll call it civil because I know what you're doing. You got the double hat on.
Like T.I.
Oh yeah.
So Machine, since I just brought up that song 2 Jobs, I noticed there was a lyric in there that had something to do about you having a dream. Do you want to go more into what you mean by like what that dream is?
The dream thing is like everyone imagines being a musician, you're gonna be like fucking Michael Jackson or whoever the fuck right away. The reality is with the internet, you don't need a fucking record label, you don't need shit. If you work hard enough, you can like be at your own level of success. And it's not like you don't have to be like fucking Katy Perry to survive off this shit. You can do it smaller and have like a family of people that fucks with you and support you, and like it's reevaluating that dream instead of one big screen like a movie actor, a lot of little ones, a lot of people caring, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone that fucks with us.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess just because we're talking a little bit about your music, so you recently had that collab album with was it White Punk?
Yeah.
So how did sorry, what was that? And what does that mean?
I just said I miss my twin. He's a White Punk produced it. He looks just like me.
That's what's up. How did that album like go down with you guys collabing exactly?
He found me after the virus and Antidote found me, and so we linked. We didn't know what each other looked like. We found out we looked the same after we had made one song. Said fuck it and made a whole tape. And yeah, I got like Twins Forever tatted on my knee with the skull. You know what I'm saying? Like very serious album.
That's sick. That's sick.
I
And
worked 1 year on it.
oh wow. I mean, it definitely, as far as like a lot of the music in the scene goes, I feel like that did better than most, like practically anything that a lot of the underground is like putting out there.
Yeah, last year, for instance, I released like 10 different albums, and they're all different genres. It's like, what the fuck I'm even trying to do anymore? I feel like, fuck it, I'm gonna just try new shit. So,
Yeah, I feel that. Now, do you have any like set direction you're going with now?
I can show you a little something very rare if you want.
Yeah.
While we're
1 second.
waiting, I just want everybody to take the time to appreciate my man's really took an entire year to drop an album, create it, mix it, do all of that shit. And in the meantime, drop 10 other motherfucking albums. You feel me? In an entire year. All you only, hold on, what did you say, Jack? You didn't blow up because you're lazy and that's the truth?
Yeah. You haven't blown up
Yeah.
because you're lazy. That's the truth.
It's facts.
What do
I
you do,
didn't blow up
Josh?
because
We got some lag on
I'm
you
going
right
to
now.
do next stuff with guitar, real instruments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. So he built that guitar.
He brought the strap.
No, that looks
Yeah.
like a fucking lightsaber.
Does
He
it
has
have the
Yeah.
touchscreen on it?
It's the Akai NPC pads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the touch screen here.
Yeah, right there at the bottom, bro.
That's a Epiphone, or that's a Gibson.
But this is the direction I'm gonna come in. Like the first time I ever met Bones or Xavier, when I was playing shows, it was with this. Like, that's how I started in this scene before I was doing more like vocal shit.
And
But
what
I'ma
did you
bring
use
this
for a
back.
pick?
It's time for it, for people to see it.
What did you use to strum?
But if it's trash,
Yeah, he's just got some
Yeah,
shit up his sleeve, bro. He's nuts.
That's what's up. That's what's
I know
up.
what you want to say, but I don't care about that. I don't care.
Why are
Oh, right. Oh, right.
Yeah, he's on some other shit, bro. We just really respect him, and he's just like we consider him like blood, you know, and he's just
That's my fucking brother.
Yeah.
Okay?
I mean, it seems like that's kind of all throughout Doom Division. It's not really that there's like a hierarchy, if you will. It's more so just like people
Doom's a
working together.
family.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Machine is such a beautiful guy. It's like, I'm the type nigga who is like, no one can ever outdress me. I'll tell you again and again, like, it's really no one who can outdress me. But Machine is constantly making me feel like there's real competition to dressing. I'm like, shit, maybe I can't even wear pants anymore. I don't know, maybe I need wings in a dress to outdo this nigga, bro. 'Cause it's like, he knows some other shit, bro. You can't come with no
Hey, we all
security.
inspire each other.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
thing is
really
like
proud to say it.
Who is that?
it's healthy competition. So like,
You know that.
is it?
No, it's his man. So
I was gonna say, I think we all inspire each other,
Sorry, bro.
and I'm very proud to say that like some of my favorite artists are also some of my best friends, and I'm like forever like blessed for that fact, you know?
Everything's just natural, man. We just try to keep everything as natural as like we can, because that's when things connect and the stars align.
So, sorry about that very unexpected break, but we are finally back. I guess we'll just kind of go into like the music video process, because I noticed that you guys all kind of have music videos that tend to be pretty sick, to be 100.
Hey, bro.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. I would have to say, first of all, most of that presence is due to Jack Acid and the Machine, because they're both visual, just iconic directors, and they're visionaries. Bro.
Jack directs all his own. He be directing his own video, which is rare. You know what I mean? He don't be like looking for direction in the video. He's looking for the.
No,
guy
he
to
needs
shoot
you
it.
to execute. Okay, so if you pulling up and doing a video with Jack Acid, first of all, get ready to do some shit. Shut the fuck up and do the video.
Do the video.
Actual, thank you.
All right, my man's is much more respectful to that. I am not.
I love making visuals. I used to make skits as a kid, and like I really like Mad TV and like Whitest Kids You Know and shit.
Yeah,
like, I used
that
to-
shit used to be gold.
What was it called? Independent IFC.
Yeah, IFC. It's on
Bro,
HBO. You feel me?
Shout out the Mother's Day video or the Mother's Day movie, bro, because that shit ruined me as a child and just violated every expectation I had as an individual. So.
What video are you talking about? Like the piss one with the Claro?
Oh, so actually,
Like he was like, hey, I saw you like you got pissed on. Like
so
Jack Acid, I want to fuck Claro on the Doom Division page. It's at 5K. It's not nothing to me, but it needs to be at 20.
it needs to be at 70. It needs
More
to be at
K.
100.
Yeah.
All right.
Jack, how can they get to the video though?
I would just look up Jack Acid.
Oh.
I want to fuck Claro. You're gonna have to sign in to confirm the
What's that?
age because there's
It's for grown-ups.
It's for the
grown and sexy.
Okay.
And you guys have plans for future videos?
Doom is very particular about the quality of the things that we have going on. You gotta listen 7 times. You gotta watch 12 times.
Also,
You
you caught us in a very transitional period because there's sometimes when people need to recharge and create and
Also,
compose.
you're the perfect hand.
And when you caught us last time,
first
we
of all,
were.
I can't like.
we had already done that.
Money
So.
would have been.
Yeah. Now, I noticed that one, I guess I would call it a piece of Doom Division, is Spooky Suit. Can you guys kind of tell us more about that exactly?
So Spooky Suit, like to be completely honest, like before I was like really invested in music, like I was doing more like promotion, like A&R side, like because like people are always making music. Music is like so prevalent in life, like that's where the back is. Like that's what I thought originally. I'm like, I'm kind of whatever. Spooky was kind of like, was not even kind of, was like adamant, like, yo, you're an artist, you need to be like actually drawing.
It wasn't even any of that shit. Listen,
It was.
Shut the fuck up. First of all, Mosul is your favorite rapper. He's been so humble that I had to cop a beat pack from one of the rarest producers in
Who
the
was the
underground.
producer?
All right, I'm not even gonna say the name. You gotta pull up on my fucking man, Black Money Gang, bitch. You feel me? Black Money Boys, bitch.
Look, Spooky's such a beautiful
All right,
person, but he
motherfucker.
was adamant
No, we
about
got
putting
a-
the material out. And Spooky
Listen.
with his platform, because
Mosul
so the
is
record is
God
straight.
tier.
Oh my god,
All right.
there's too much
All
love
right.
in here, but
All
to
the
me,
beats
yeah,
are
oh
rare.
my God.
Everything that is
Oh
said
my
is
God.
gospel. You feel me?
You can't even tell the
Spookisuit
truth.
is a winter project, something to be bumped when you want to observe and study. You feel me? When you want to know the fucking game. All right.
I would say it has a very summery, swampy vibe.
You know
actually.
what? There's a lot going on.
There's
You
like
feel me?
crickets and locust sounds in the.
We take it across the
Spooky
seasons.
used his platform was like Mobilesuit. You need to be putting out more material, and it's like me and Spooky are like into a lot of the same animes type shit, so we're bros like that.
What animes?
Oh,
Yu Yu Ha.
Yeah,
Baki!
There we go.
Baki the motherfucking grappler.
that was that. There you go.
Bleach. You feel me?
That's the Doom Gang anime. We
got a
all
lot of
equally
shit
seen
going
Baki.
on.
I love Jazz.
I'm not,
see
even,
about
I'm
some
not even
episodes.
into
I
anime,
see.
but I really fuck with Baki. Just that.
That's what I
That's
really
how I
felt
feel
like.
about
How do you feel, Machine?
yeah.
Is Baki like group cosign or what? How you feeling about it?
What's the group anime machine?
It's Baki. It's perfect for me every morning.
Whoa!
You already fucking know. It's the exact form. If you want to understand Doom, you have to understand Baki. All right.
And
Plain
also
and
Slayer.
And also Slayer, anime wise.
No, but if we're talking about just like projects that are mainstays in Doom and that contributed to like group organization, we should talk about Straight Shooter, the Straight Shooter show,
Well, that's when I met him actually. Was the
because
Straight
that
Shooter.
is important.
I did an album release show in Tempe here, and that's when I met him. And actually, that's when I met Henny, which is part of the Doom chapter.
And
Shout out Henny Graves.
Shout out Henny Graves. Shout out Rama. Cursed Rama. You feel me?
Hey, real quick, it's Henny's birthday weekend. I'm finna take him to all you can eat sushi tomorrow and
Yay.
give him a bottle of Henny. He's
Yeah.
gonna piss himself.
Oh boy.
That's very nice of you. He
Henny's
deserves
a
it.
fucking guy. Yes, he does. He works hard. That's a motherfucker right there. All right. So how's your family? How's your children? How's your wife? All right.
Yeah. So I guess at this point, like, what other than anime, what's things that you guys kind of are inspired by that really drive everything that you do?
Kerwin Frost.
Okay, so Mobilesuit has brushed upon the fashion aspect. Do you mind if we start there, Joe?
No, that's great. That needs to start there because that's a
Okay.
huge part of what we're doing right now is the fashion part, and he really hits the head on the nail as far as fashion for us. He inspires me. He inspires Spooky. He inspires tons of other people online. He influences people online with the fashion. So we really look up to him as far as that.
That's awesome. So where do you get all this like fashion from? Like why are you so into fashion?
Like Vogue, honestly, like I would say like the central ideal of it is Vogue, but the main thing about Vogue is women. So it's like women have this energy that's just like always evolving. The women's wardrobe is always evolving. And it's so much different than man's wardrobe. So like all of it comes from just watching women and how they do fashion. It's so much different than how men do fashion. It's like way more risque. They're willing to like push boundaries and whatnot. So like watching documentaries about Coco Chanel, like watching documentaries about Versace and whatnot. Karl Lagerfeld, like R.I.P. and shit, like over at Fendi and Chanel. Just watching them and understanding that not everybody has like the ability to like go out and buy Chanel and shit.
Yeah.
So like just doing what you can like in the best way. And Spooky is like he introduced me to Jack, and him and Jack both like the way that they dress like casually is an inspiration for me to go above and beyond. because they're always just like, this is Spooky's casual fit. It's like A6 with gold chains, motorcycle pants, some sussy shit. Like, look, Jack in these Manchester Selects, you know what I mean? With this beautiful
I'm
hair.
pretty casual today. I usually try to like pull up on some Albus Snow shit. With,
okay.
You know, but I just wanted to like this is like my favorite long sleeve, so I wanted to wear it.
Look how he hit his hair. Do you see how he hit his hair right there?
I haven't washed it in 3 days. That's a secret.
But look how he touches it. Look how he touches it. And that's what I'm talking about. Just how they are in natural form is what inspires me to go above and beyond. Because like I'm trying to be that fashion guy. Like Machine, he's naturally that guy. Like these guys are naturally that guy. And so it inspires me to like really be who I want to be. Like, because they're obviously who they want to be.
That
like,
brings up
1,000%.
a great point, honestly, because where I'm at personally, like, I'm mostly invested in the utilitarian, like, aspect of fashion. I like the things where they serve the people. You know what I'm saying? I like pockets where you can hide them. You like to keep materials where you need them. You can pull them out quickly. You feel me? You can do the things that you need to do, and you can move through society as the person that you need to be. But when it comes to high fashion, when it comes to the actual like pieces and everything like that, I really have to say that the Machine is the person who takes the cake as far as all of that shit.
Machine is on Cake Wars with the shit, bro.
As
Ultimate
far
Cake
as all of
Wars.
that shit.
On TLC.
Yes.
TLC.
100%. We care about the art. We care about the presence.
Like that was on a sewing machine in his room.
100%. What my man's has on right here was handcrafted by myself. You know what I'm saying? Out of 100% love, out of the brand.
It's just-
Spooky Bandana goes, bro, I fuck with masked faces. These motherfuckers work hard. They do everything that needs to be done in the scene as far as recording the information.
Bro, cheers to masked
Keeping the
faces,
history
bro.
out.
Everybody-
You know what I'm saying?
everybody
Like,
take
I really
shots
fuck
at
with my
masked
man's right
faces.
here. Okay, bro, I appreciate you. Yes. Everything done by hand with love. Bro, with rum. Alright. With the big
Real pirates take shots of rum, bro. I'm waiting to see where the real pirates at. I'm fucking out.
I'm fucking up. Dope. That one might make me throw up.
So, is there gonna be any other projects kind of like Spooky Suit in Doom Division?
We have a lot of collaborative projects.
Doom tape on the motherfucking way.
Yeah,
Doom tape on the fucking way. Official.
It's like 6 months, like way past due.
Oh, yeah.
tape. Yeah, we have so much material that may have gotten lost, but also is still on the hard drive. So there's a lot to go through. Like we're trying to kind of play your airport experience to the camera.
My airport
Big Chris
experience.
energy did.
Big Chris.
Bro, we're telling them about that.
Yeah,
Tell to the camera, bro.
Okay, to the camera.
To the camera.
So
tell them.
yeah, first time we went to New York, right? I'm not gang affiliated at all. I'm a fashion nigga. So sometimes it was cold. I had a denim Walt Disney like all over Mickey Mouse monogram fit. No, that was the fit. On top of it, I had a blue puffer with some all white Magic Orlando Magic like pennies on with the blue bandana because it was cold and I had a sexy fade. So it's like I just put the shit around my ears. Spooky had blue hair. Was that when you had the motorcycle pants?
Yeah.
So he had the blue, like predominantly blue and red motorcycle pants with the blue hair, and we were walking through the airport. No, Jack actually with his motorcycle jacket with the Scully ski mask.
Yeah.
That's what I keep forgetting. It was a ski mask. You could tell it was a ski mask. I keep forgetting that. So we're walking through the airport. Oh, and I got a purple.
Where were we coming from?
Purple Nike leather bag. Very rare. Came back from New York. Mobilesuit leaves the bag in the motherfucking airport. He pulls up.
briefcase.
Yeah. No. It was the leather purple Nike bag because it matched the whole thing.
It did. It
matched
matched the fit.
Okay.
It was awesome.
Security finds the bag. They hold it. They're like, all right, these niggas is okay. We had a layover in Chicago. I don't know if anyone mentioned that.
Oh shit, we came from Chicago.
Yeah. Okay, and they're like, obviously, these niggas is crippin'. All right, because there's not an ounce of red on them.
No, because this is why they thought we were crippin', because we pulled up out of the gate and he goes, "Oh, he notices all that we're all wearing blue, and he's like, "Oh, big crip energy, big crip energy." Well, the
It was a
airport has
fucking
tons of
joke,
rainbows.
bro.
Blueface had just come out at the time. Bullshit is doing his thing.
It was a
You know what
fucking
I'm
joke,
saying?
dude.
He's doing what the fuck he's doing and just talking wild. You feel me? So security collects his bag. Molson pulls up to get the bag, and they had to check this thing. They had to see what the fuck was going on.
What happened was it was like they confirmed it type like it was a bomb or some shit and had tactical pull up on it, had dogs sniff me out, and the thing was, shout out Fist-Eye James, I hope you get more business. But it's like I had hella dope in my bag, hella coke all weekend. So my bag was actually powdered with hella cocaine and hella weed. So dogs were sniffing it, but all I had in there was like notes I had taken for getting a fucking bag in New York and a Game Boy DS with Pokemon.
It was Vogue.
In a Vogue magazine. So it was like, they were like, yo, they tried to give me some whole rundown and question me, asking me about this niggas, talking about, like, they followed us. Basically told me they followed us off of the plane and thought we were Crips and shit. And we're trying to question me.
It's not it.
Do I look like a fucking crip? Jesus Christ! No.
He had a ski mask though.
On my fucking head like a beanie, like you couldn't even see the holes.
But at any time you could have pulled it down, and Spookikage was looking like some Tokyo gang member and shit.
Yeah.
It was like, you want to see it wherever, whenever. But it's whatever. I appreciate all the press, just like I like to match, bro. Like, that's it.
Yeah, that was funny. So like now we're like when we go to like Sky Harbor in Phoenix, like I know we're on a watch list because I always notice like some guy like
At least one person out the gang gets pulled to the side and searched extra hard.
yeah. Whenever we go as a group, like, we get intense.
When we left from Phoenix to like our first flight to go out to New York, they took my shoes. I was waiting for 20 minutes. They were like, "Oh, there was so much padding, we didn't know what was in there." I'm like, "Bitch, this shit from 2001. It's got like I've shooting so many times. What are you talking about?"
Fuck you mean?
It's like, yeah, we didn't know what was in the shoe. I'm like, okay. They said me barefoot, looking like a nigga just in the airport, like you about to go to jail. It was very convenient. Like,
It happens all the time.
this happens all the time.
And actually, I'll stop there.
Behave in the airport, ladies.
Yeah.
That's all that needs to be said.
But I mean, looking at Doom Division, it looks like you guys aren't too exclusive.
We got a lot of love for what's going on. Doom Division is built on a baseline of passion and hard work. So we match frequencies with a lot of individuals in the scene. You feel me? We pull up and we like to have a good fucking time. Just don't have us open for your fucking show because on God we will sweat your crowd out. Okay? Big Doom, big ski.
Big
Well,
dude,
that's kind of the goal is like, just bring intensive energy to where you're about to throw up and just push the limits as far as like.
We are showmen. Barnum and Bailey.
Yeah,
We bring it to your fucking front door.
Dude, bring it to your front door.
A lot of big Doom protein. You feel me?
Big Doom protein.
Well, I mean, that reminds me of one of the first times I saw you, and I think it was the New York Post Cafe.
it was. We're not allowed there anymore because I threw up.
I was gonna bring that up exactly.
I almost forget. I threw up at almost every show. Lately, I haven't, but that was a time where I was throwing up a lot during.
Where Bearded Legend was there yet?
Yeah, Bearded Legend was.
That was fire.
Shout out Bearded.
That was fire. He was so cool and low key. Like, Jack is like type invested in everyone like personally. So he like, it's people be saying gay shit like, "Oh, I remember names but not faces, or faces but not names," because you a fake bitch and you don't remember nobody. But it's like Jack was like, "Yo, that's mass faces," and like see someone that I'd heard of but like not really see it in person. Like after I did more research, it was like, man, I was like, oh, like, seeing him there and shit, like actually like looking at his resume and shit. So like, shout out Bearded Legend.
He's a really nice guy.
Dude, don't you guys have a track out actually?
Yeah, we have a track out on my album Under the Sink, which is on SoundCloud. It's soundcloud.com/jackacid666, and it's on the song's called Rodney's Bullet.
Is that with the V or the A? Or you got what you got going right now?
With the V or the A.
Is it like Jackass?
It's there's no V's. So the only V's that I use in Jackacid is on Instagram. Everywhere else is just JACKACID.
Like it's the same across all platforms, like in the SoundCloud.
Yeah, it's Spotify, iTunes, all that shit. The Instagram is the only thing I do with the V's. Shout out ASAP Rocky and all the guys.
Shout out Space Ghost.
Spooky, what's your spot?
Selling condoms on the corner.
Spooky, what? Yo!
What the fuck?
Free ASAP. All right.
Wow.
Shout out everybody working to fucking international government
And not-
because
and not-
motherfuckers is racist across the sea. Don't play that shit. Don't act like you don't know.
Yo,
what the
free
fuck is
ASAP, bro.
Don't you
Shout
think
out all.
it's weird though with Trump? Whoa. Don't you think that's weird though?
Okay, yeah, Trump is definitely doing that as a play for votes in 2020. You know what I'm saying? He wants the blacks to vote for Trump because he fucks with ASAP Rocky. Alright, so make sure y'all motherfuckers stay aware of what the fuck is going on. Free my nigga, but don't free him under false pretenses. Fuck you.
Yeah, but why don't you guys just all give your social medias and shit?
Okay, well, you can find me on Instagram at Mobilesuit of Doom Division, and my SoundCloud is Mobilesuit. There's really only a couple Mobilesuits. I'm the one that's gonna come up in the Google search now. Still be going in. But yeah, Mobilesuit on SoundCloud.
What about you? You guys might want to just say his stuff because we can't really hear him right now.
Yeah, so if you want to just like look it's on Instagram. It's TMTTMF. Look him up on Spotify. Same details, just all caps TMTTMF. He's very rare. His music is very special. If you can give yourself a second of moment at the end of the day after a long work shift to listen to his music, it'll really hit you hard around that time.
That song by Machine Took to My Family is Place for Us. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
That's a deep cut.
Place for Us. Can we play?
That's a very deep cut. What's yours?
Okay, so I'm Spookikage on everything. SPOOKIKAGE. Alright, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the concert fans, shout out to all my Full Metal fans, shout out to my motherfucking Bleach fans. You feel me? Alright.
For me, it's just simple. Just look up Jack Acid everywhere. If you find someone that makes techno, it's not me, I promise.
Same.
Shout out
on Spotify and their artists playing.
Yeah, and shout out Slope Records too on the logo.
Hey.
Slope Records, what's up with that?
So Slope Records is like a punk rock label out in Arizona. They have like TSOL, Misfits. Zillow Kami actually just bought a Slope Records t-shirt, which is pretty strange to me. But it's just like an old school punk rock label out here that I'm working with.
That's strategic as fuck. That's not true. That's strategic.
Shout out to Slope. Yeah, Misfits is actually from a neighboring town of where I live.
Where?
It's called Niagara, New York.
Oh yeah. The New York Dolls is from there too, actually.
What happened to you, Machine? What's going on with you? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I tipped over this new Polaroid.
Okay. New things. Machine always has new things.
Yeah, but I guess with that, I think we covered quite a good bit in this interview and whatnot. But is there anything you guys kind of maybe want to finish up with? Is there anything you want to let?
Yeah. 1-800-BIG-DOOM in this bitch.
1-800 Big Doom. Big American fucking sexy gang, bro.
Good motherfucking morning. We coming at you. Expectful.
Hold up.
Ain't nothing going on except what's going on for the motherfucking.
Hold up.
Alright.
Hold up.
You feel me?
Shout out to Mass Faces, because we believe in Mass Faces, bro. Y'all be putting on this shit. Like, actually putting niggas on, so shout out Mass Faces.
We believe in doom. Tenfold. Of course. Yeah, and actually, you know what? Just one more thing before we get going. Spooky. Since you just brought up the good morning shit, kind of reminds me of all those fucking Instagram stories that you do all the time.
It's a
that are just,
religion. It's a religion.
hella inspirational.
Okay, so what I want to say is good morning is a part of the personal empowerment movement for people to reclaim their personal time because the bloodiest motherfucking wars were fought over the calendar and the
basically the entire like paradigm that's surrounding time. The 24-hour shifts, everything going on within the 8-hour work week. Everybody is involved and allowed to experience their bag and their pursuit of it at whatever time they want. So by you saying good morning, you get to experience your personal time, and whenever you're getting to the motherfucking bag, you are not dictated by the environment or the personal people. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking forces that are affecting you personally around you. You are more powerful than what the fuck is going on, and you have the ability to transcend all of that. It starts with your motherfucking time. Reclaim your time wherever the fuck you are at. Get your bag where the fuck you are at. You know what the fuck you are going on. You know what I'm saying? Speak the language of the motherfucking land. Tap in with the motherfucking people and get right, motherfucker. Big doom in this bitch. 1-800. Call the motherfucking number. You know where the fuck we are at. Anybody want to pull up? You know where the fuck we are at.
24 hours a day, we have agents standing by. 1-800 they doing your mom.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Shout out to the gang. Shout out to the crew. Shout out to you for motherfucking listening. Bitch, we on. Pull up.
This is your dude.
All right, you heard it here first. Mass Faces. We out.
Fuck yeah.